And in the next 9.5 to 10 years, they go all the way from that very first step to a complete separation of church and state with the act for establishing religious freedom. That little first step actually took place right here in August of 1775, which gets just a tad ahead of our story. Because we're here today not because of what happened in this room in August of 1775, but we're here today because of what happened in this room in March of 1775. As you may know, Parliament and George III were imposing taxes and regulations on the colonists, and the people over here resented it because nobody from here went over there to help make the law. There were no American representatives in Parliament. No taxation without representation. We've all heard that. Government by the consent of the governed. We've all heard that. Those are very, very American beliefs. They began right here in Virginia with a system of representative government that started in 1619. Those protests against English policies led to the holding in Virginia of a series of 5 revolutionary conventions. The first one in Williamsburg in August of 74 that issued the call for the First Continental Congress. The second one was here in March, and they held it in Richmond because they were afraid if they tried to hold a convention in Williamsburg that the governor and his royal marines would break them up or arrest them or send them off to England to be tried for treason. So they came to Richmond, a safe place, and they met in the church. Why? Well, it was probably the only room in this little town that was big enough to hold 100 people. If you'd have to move the tobacco cast out of the warehouse. You held it in a tobacco warehouse. But they came here and they held the convention here in the spring of 1775 to decide what to do next. So, if you will imagine it's 10 o'clock on the morning of Thursday, March 23, 1775, the members of the convention are about to assemble here for their 4th day of deliberation.